last zone. They got the gun. Where you at? What was going on with the last?
Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now here's Randall, following the miss by Giannis. Conley with a wide-open look. Nailed from three-point land.
These guys are pro.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Pass to Conley. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Giannis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Giannis. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Wait, no.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. To the inside. Here's Randall.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
Lillard outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. There's the triple. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 5. For the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Lillard. They need this one. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. the Bucks making a change here. And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Pass to Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Inside, here's McDaniels. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Down low, Lillard makes it off the glass.
And you see how comfortable Lillard is once he gets inside. Very patient.
Bro, I can't see.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Knocked loose. Sims inside. Over Edwards. The shot's good from Sims. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Conley. Lillard with the rebound. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Come on. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Antetokounmpo. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
They get a hand on it. And here's Giannis from outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 10. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Milwaukee First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Holy shit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Edwards. That one drops for him. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. No good with the layup. Bucks trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Edwards inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive and trying to score.
Look, you wanna see your brother play basketball?
He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The line for the Timberwolves.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Third team foul.
Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Tries from 16. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's DiVincenzo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh my God, why?
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
That's just that's me.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Back to Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
No, I'm passing.
To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Lopez, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 14. Tries from 10. Nifty move. And it's Edwards getting it to go.
We gotta lock in because we lose.
Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
We gotta do it.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he gets it back. Back to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Reed with the rebound. Now, Alexander Walker. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We gotta get
Out in
17.
front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
You think about it.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 17-point game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Oh man, did I shoot?
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard.
Yes.
But they can and should be better than 19.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Conley's shot is off. Bucks trail by 13. Lopez outside. Driving the lane.
Hard to deal with Brook Lopez in that kind of size, especially when he's forcing the issue like this here and going strong.
Here's Edwards. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Show me. Do you like boys' room?
Bucks trail by 13. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh, Giannis. Yeah, and that's why
And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room. He just works hard.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Trying to get open is Lopez. Portis can't get it to go. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Prince. From past the arc. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. On defense, the Bucks, they trail by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Why are you shooting that shot?
That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Giannis inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. There's Lopez with the three. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
And it's Giannis missing.
Just so much there.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Randall from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
Julius Randle picks one up.
First team foul.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the fouls.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randle. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Randle's got 8 points.
Yeah, Randle's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
First personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the three. Here's McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Bucks trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Smith. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Prince wide open. Oh, good with the triple. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Minnesota, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Minnesota leading by 11. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Bucks. And Portis throws it down.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Portis can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 11. And we'll get going after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here's Randle. He takes it in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Randle sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
You two players.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside Porter. It's Trent on the wing. Dillingham with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Launches it. Reed misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Trent off with the layup. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And that one misses.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 22, Jalen Clark.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Randall. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Timberwolves making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Alexander Walker. Yep, it counts. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Randall with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. The layup missed. Bucks trailed by 16. Stolen away. That's a 2 from Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
That free throw good from Randall.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 18. Banked in off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clark up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for the Timberwolves. Clark. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Bucks trailed by 17. Pass to Porter. Bucks passing it around. Portis can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
From the baseline. Randall no good. Prince double teamed. Down low. Here's Porter. Over Dillingham. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his first points of the game.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
3-pointer Randall. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
says fatal.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd. Jackson Davis can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Giannis. Outside for Curry, trying to find Jackson Davis, and gets it to him. Green, no luck. We're about 1 minute into the first. Inside. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a three-point game. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Over in the corner, Green sinks the three-pointer.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Lopez. All sorts of time. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Not a fast start for the Bucks. Trailing by 4.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Now, here's Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Lopez. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Jackson Davis. They kick it out to Green. Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 4. And Lopez has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Here's Golden State now. It's Curry outside. They grab their own miss. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And he gets the bucket.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Lillard. Still yet to score. Outside Porter. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. 5 on the clock. With some arc.
Watch.
The Warriors pull it in. Here's Podziemski. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And it's Trent in the corner. Here's Portis. And that one hits back iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The free throw drops for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Kuminga. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
What?
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the basket is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
The kick out to Porter. Here's Trent. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 13. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from three. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rollins. And again, the Bucks miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. Antetokounmpo with the steal. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 13. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Milwaukee now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Hield with the bucket.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Trent outside. Lopez outside. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Looney. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Different look here for the Warriors. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
From deep, Giannis. The rebound by Post. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Offline from the top of the key. Lillard left side. His first shot coming late. Hits the front of the rim and out. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know,
Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out, throwing it down. Come on.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Lopez. Tries again. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pass to Green. To the paint. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry. There's Lopez with the 3. And it's Lopez again missing. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, ending the second quarter on a 14-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Do this be Spanish or English? I don't understand. Because I speak Spanish.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bucks trailed by 21. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Lopez, no luck.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Curry outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard attacking. Back to Prince. Kuzma outside. Prince misses. Warriors leading by 21. Takes the three. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three.
I don't got any good free-pointers.
Curry's got 19 points.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Prince misses. Pass to Curry. Green with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Fires the three. The shot by Curry, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good by Lopez.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid playing through contact.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Brook Lopez.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Curry on the wing. 19 points in the game. And it's sent back by Lopez. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lillard with the bucket.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. To the middle. Down low. Outside, Kuminga. Driving to the basket. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The shot by Sims, no good. Healed right side. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Healed. Here's Looney. The second chance effort. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent with it. Outguarded by Hield. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Portis. Sims in the corner. Lets the three fly. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 22. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Here's Spencer. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Count it. Kuminga's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter.
The Warriors, 45.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Fires from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Trent can't hit. Oh, he really broke up.
Okay, I just know the method is to play as the Warriors, because the Warriors, no matter what, Curry can make every shot. They make 24 million shots a second, and they're all gonna be free throws, because he can magically make them. Even if it's at the worst low, he'll still make it. Don't worry, you don't gotta worry about it. So, finally, bro. Finally, they finish it. Okay, so. Where is it? There. Wait, do I win? Some black. What?
Junior,
What?
can you please come get injured? I quiero se dormir conmigo, por favor.
No se quiere dormir conmigo, si no se quiere dormir
Vente,
conmigo.
dile que vas a jugar con él, le van a poner una movie y todo.
A ver, you tell him, bring him to me downstairs.
Ok, ventamos tú y yo. Tú y yo, ves.
Okay, Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City Thunders.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get...
Jivda. How you doing, Jivda? Jivda, hurry up, bro, please, on the comic.
Started. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's Dort. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Holmgren with it. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Dort. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the game for Oklahoma City.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thunder off to a quick start here. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Curry's shot is off. Now the Thunder with it. 6-point lead. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Ahorita, mira, no te puedes jugar. I don't care, Angel. Ahí está el phone.
And I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks, David. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Trailing here by 8. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Butler. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
It's Curry outside. The Thunder pull it in. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Dort wide open. Sinks the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
On its way from Curry for 2. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Williams with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. .52 seconds left to play here in the first. Holmgren wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 14. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
That doesn't
And the
happen.
Thunder making a switch here.
Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams.
We can't see anything.
Off target at the rim. Pass to Kuminga. Caruso grabs the miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Oklahoma City out in front. Up by 16. And for 2K Sports, and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Over Wallace. Again, Curry missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And stolen by Payton. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Curry missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 13. Down low. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Caruso. Williams inside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That miss is his fourth this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Back to Jackson Davis. Kuminga with it. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He sinks the 11-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Caruso, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Curry with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Fires from deep. Curry can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Wiggins outside. Back to Hartenstein. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the first half.
Golden State foul.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
No good on the second free throw.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Green left side. Pass to Payton. Right side Curry. From the arc. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. And they pick up 2.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. .109 left here in the second. It's Dort on the wing for 3. Williams nailed from three-point land. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got a piece of it. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Driving in. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Dort. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Got a piece of it. And the Thunder pushing it up now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull a little bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. It's Joe on the wing. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Hartenstein. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Warriors trail by 19. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Puts one up from 19. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 11 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The tray. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Warrior substitution.
Now Butler.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
This Warriors squad struggled.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points. Curry fires from way outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Dort. A three-pointer, no good. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Oh, he